WHTL.
Listen up, you filthy maggots! It's time for the Veterans Connection on WHTL.
Sir, yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Sir, yes, sir.
Attention! You serve your country. You made the sacrifice. The Veterans Connection is here to help. So fall in line, dirtbags.
Sir, yes, sir.
What's that? I can't hear you.
Yes, Drill Sergeant!
Now pay attention. The Veterans Connection is brought to you by the Trempealeau County Council of the American Legion, International Ingredients, Reedy Concrete and Construction, Fireworks over Blair, Mondovi Insurance Agency. Now listen up. The Veterans Connection starts right now.
And it does. The first Tuesday of the month, we get to welcome Wade Behselich, Benefits Officer for Trempealeau County, into the studio. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Not bad. How are you?
Living the dream. I just realized something.
What?
It sounded almost like the Yes Drill Sergeant in the intro.
Uh-huh.
It sounds like it's from a very good movie involving Tom Hanks.
I bet it probably might be. I bet you may be onto something there.
It sounds good. I like it.
Steve would know that. He said, yes, thumbs up, it is. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that promo won an award, didn't it? At Wisconsin Broadcasters Association? Yes, it did.
Outstanding.
Yeah, it's a good one. Steve
Yeah.
did a good job on that one. But you're right. You've got good ears for old movies.
No, I have this turned up for once.
There you go. Did you have a good weekend?
I did. It was pretty good.
Can you believe it's July?
No. Where did, the first half of are we in 2025?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Where did the first half of that go?
I don't know. Here we are mid-year already. I'm finding it hard to believe.
Yeah.
The time is just going by way, way too fast. And before you know it, it's going to be Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'm not ready for that.
I don't want to be cold.
No, I like this. Everybody, it's hot. Oh yeah, it's summer.
I mean,
it's
like,
supposed to be.
For me personally, like 5 degrees cooler would be awesome. I mean, I'm fat. I sweat a lot, so.
It's all right. That's all right. If you sweat a lot and you go out in a breeze, it keeps you cool.
That's a fair point.
Yes, of course. What's on your mind this morning, Wade?
Well, couple of things. We are going to be back at Ashley for the Arts this year.
Uh-huh.
As far as I know, I think we should be somewhere around the American Legion where they're going to have their tent set up.
Right.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if Buffalo and Jackson County are going to be there. I think Jackson County's got something else going on that they will be at. And then Felicia will probably be there from Buffalo County, at least for a little bit. But it'll be me and Joe there, I believe Friday, Saturday at that event.
And I know you have some people come up from La Crosse, I think, last year, too, if I'm not mistaken.
We did have the vet center guys come up for a little bit last year. That was pretty cool. Got to listen to. I got to get more information about vet center, which was fantastic. For the veterans out there that are listening and questioning, what's vet center? Vet center is something that pertains predominantly to or exclusively to our combat veterans as well as our MST veterans, military sexual trauma veterans. So if you did not deploy, you don't necessarily qualify for going to vet center. But there are still different programs through VA that you could potentially be eligible for with your time in service. So
it was really cool last year to see you guys out at Ashley for the Arts, and I know it was pretty convenient. It was right there on one of the walks where the vendors were, and of course right next. You weren't too far away from the American Legion.
We were right next to the American Legion.
Yeah, and you had just a great location and a lot of visibility, a lot of people stopping by. And
we ran out of rubber ducks.
That's good.
All of them.
That's good. I know you mentioned that you got quite a bit of response from people who had stopped by. And
Yes, we did.
I think that's really positive.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a lot of fun to be at. Definitely a lot of people, but a couple. I can't even remember how many appointments we got. I know we were pretty busy for about 2 months after that, just nonstop, people coming in, people calling, and that we were working with, and we're still working with them. It was quite a few people that reached out to us after that, which was fantastic.
Well, let's make sure that happens again this year, because the more that people reach out and the more they talk to you and the more appointments you set, the more veterans you're helping. So,
yeah.
If you're a veteran and planning to be out at Ashley for the Arts in August, make sure you stop by the veterans area, talk to the American Legion, talk to Wade, Joe, Felicia, and find out what you need to know.
Yeah. And then I think the only other thing was for anybody that would remember my friend Eric Gutenberg, who came on and did a show with me. Last year he did actually get the Trappers course lined up for veterans. I did participate. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. I don't have official dates or anything of that nature. I just want to throw the bug out there because it's, if I'm not mistaken, it'll probably happen sometime in October again. Mm-hmm. So that's not necessarily all that far away with how fast this year is going so far. But it sounds like that is going to happen again. I don't have any other information than that at this point in time, but hopefully, Eric, if you're by chance listening to this, hopefully we can get you down here and get you on the show again, and we can go from there.
That's a really cool event, and I know it drew quite a number of veterans, and not only the camaraderie was neat,
yeah,
but the trapping and the information and the learning what it was all about was also a cool deal.
I think there were 9 or 10 of us that actually participated last year, and you learn a lot, and it's a lot in very short time period, but it is a lot of fun. There's hands-on stuff that goes into it. This past fall, I did get a chance to go and watch Eric run his trap line, which was a blast. I learned a lot doing that. But I mean, it was a lot of fun, and got to meet a couple of new veterans. Went through the course with somebody that I served with, which was fantastic. Hadn't seen him in, what year is it, 25? Probably 2013, 2014 when they transferred out of the unit. So that was kind of cool to bump into somebody that I served with. Yeah.
All right. Well, make sure you keep us posted as to when that's going to be.
Will do.
And mark your calendars for Ashley for the Arts, and make sure you stop by and see Joe and Wade and Felicia at their booth, and set up an appointment, get some information.
Yes.
If people want to contact you, what's the best way to do that?
For a phone call, it is 715-813-1862. Just follow the prompts. If we don't answer, please leave us a voicemail. We will get back to you as quickly as we can. If email works better, it is veterans with an S at co.trempealeau, spelled out, .wi.us, and that is the easiest way to email us as well.
And if you go to the Trempealeau County, if you go to the Trempealeau County website, you'll be able to find that email address. So if you weren't able to write it down right now, just go to the Trempealeau County government website, and it'll be right on there. So, Wade, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it here on this Tuesday morning.
Of course, thank you.
We'll see you in another month.
Sounds good.
And it'll be August.
Oh, no.
I know. Wade Behselich, benefits officer for Trempealeau County. Appreciate him coming by. Veterans Connection, of course, brought to you every Tuesday by International Ingredient Corporation, Mondovi Insurance Agency, Blair Fireworks Committee, Reedy Concrete Construction, and the American Legion, the Council of the American Legion here in Trempealeau County.
We are the American Legion family. This includes the American Legion Auxiliary, the Sons of the American Legion, and the Legion Riders.